I watched the video, so I didn't know anything about it. So I'm like, all right, let's see what we have here. And I read up on it first, and I was like, yeah, for sure. There's like matter of record scams going on for sure. But that dude was pulling on daycare doors,
right,
and being like, "Where are the children?" And they're like, "Bro, get out of here!" And he's like, "I fucking told you this was a scam. You're like, you're legally, they're supposed to be locked."
Right.
You have a kid in daycare, it's locked doors, and you're like, "Please don't let them see into this building."
For sure.
I don't want weirdos staring in.
I've never been allowed in a daycare.
You have kids.
You know what I mean?
You got to come with that right energy and be like, "Where the fuck are the kids? Or there's taxpayer money."
Exactly.
Yeah, man. Bro. Thank you guys for coming. Sean was telling me that you had some hot takes on the Ethiopian scandal.
You don't even got the right.
No, Somalian. My bad, dude. I'm more Ethiopian, I think. Somalian.
Like, yeah, they all.
Sorry, I get a little nervous sometimes. Doing it for 10 years. It's a hot button issue.
Yeah.
The Somalian. That's what Gardini pitched me. He goes, the Isotope has some takes on the.
I feel like they've all been said at this point.
No.
But my thing with it is, it's twofold, right? One is like they definitely scamming, but
it's a matter of fact, I think.
Yeah, I mean it's happening, but at the same time, that doesn't exclude dude from being racist about going about the way he did it.
Talking about the dude Shirley.
Yeah.
Well, dude, so I watched the video, so I didn't know anything about it. So I'm like, all right, let's see what we have here. And I read up on it first, and I was like, yeah, for sure. There's like matter of record scams going on for sure. But that dude was pulling on daycare doors,
right,
and being like, "Where are the children?" And they're like, "Bro, get out of here!" And he's like, "I fucking told you this was a scam. You're like, you're legally, they're supposed to be locked."
Right.
You have a kid in daycare, it's locked doors, and you're like, "Please don't let them see into this building."
For sure.
I don't want weirdos staring in.
I've never been allowed in a daycare.
You have kids.
You know what I mean?
You got to come with that right energy and be like, "Where the fuck are the kids? Or there's taxpayer money."
Exactly. And filming the kids too,
no, it's illegal.
Which is like
you can't do that. Yeah, I really don't think you're allowed. I mean, I guess you could technically film them, but you can't do anything with the footage. Like even a daycare has to, as a parent, ask you if it's okay if they take pictures of your kids.
Right.
So if I roll in with the metas and I'm like, "Show me the fucking children, let me in now,"
exactly,
with like a 60-year-old guy next to me,
who's just waving documents.
The video was insane. I watched it being like, "Oh man, they're gonna blow my socks off with the scandal," and I was like, "This guy's out of his fucking mind. He's wrong. You're not allowed." I mean, again, it's like, yes, there's clearly massive fraud in Minnesota.
Yeah.
He's acting like he blew the lid off it. It's like, bro, you're like a year and a half late.
Right, because they already caught the lady that was originally doing it.
Well, dude, there was that. There was the autism centers that got busted, and then there was
What
that.
happened in autism centers?
It's just you make a building like this. Imagine if we all down here like, yeah, we're working on autism kids. So they came down, we're just doing a podcast and making like $1 million.
Somebody got to start counting shit fast. Oh fuck, they hear 3, 4.
But the biggest scam, and again, these are just the ones that get caught. There was one for $250 million recently, where during COVID they were getting government funds. It was called like Feed the Future or something. And dude, it was like, I think like 60 people got arrested. They were just taking money, and unfortunately, it was mostly Somalian dudes, but they were taking the money and they took like 250 mil in just like food bank money. And they they tracked everything. It was, they were saying they gave money to the, whatever that terrorist organization is. They did a deep dive. It was just sick whips.
It went to warlords and stuff?
No, it didn't. They said it was, but they did a deep dive, and it was apparently just like sick ass Lamborghinis and shit.
But see, so
that's kind of tight.
That's where one of the dudes like messed up at, because they like to fraud.
And they busted it. They got them.
I don't care.
I mean, it's fair.
Where I just don't care about people stealing my taxpayer dollars.
That's a fair point.
I don't know where them shits is going anyway.
That's a fair point.
So what the fuck? They stealing the money that we took from you that you don't know what we doing with it.
To be fair, somebody's going to steal your taxpayer dollars. I think people need to wake up to that reality. If it's not that blatant, it's going to be a bazillion nonprofits who are going like, we just need 100,000 more, and they just fucking pocket it.
Right. And it's already, or it's going to the war shit, and it's like, I don't know where this shit is going at all, bro. Y'all don't send me no kind of update after I pay this money about, yo, this is what this is doing.
Dude,
here.
The Venezuela shit's, I don't know, the Venezuela shit's been like pretty open as far as wars go. They're like, yeah, we just took their oil. They're not even hiding it. Before, like Iraq was like, we're going there just for the oil. Like, no, we're not. And they're like, yeah, we went there for the oil and we fucking got it.
Oh, they saying that now?
Yeah, they just said like we seized their oil. Okay. They went in there. They had the Maduro, I guess his name was the they were like, he was a tyrant, and they were like, we just couldn't stand with that guy being a tyrant and like smuggling drugs into our country. So we just stole like, a lot of their oil, and we're just going to take over their oil industry.
Okay, I'm glad they're being honest.
That's what I'm saying.
I thought he was lying for a little bit because they were talking about the drug situation.
I mean,
What do they need oil for?
Venezuela?
Yeah, fuck.
They traffic drugs.
We need it.
They need to put it. They
How
need
does
to
that
mix
work?
gas into a boat and traffic drugs.
Fucking work. It's a Grand Theft Auto ass country.
No, that's a fair take. You don't. So you were seeing a lot of the stuff about like, fuck this is bullshit, and you're like, yeah, I don't care that they're scamming. Let them scam.
I don't know. Okay, yeah, I don't care that they're scamming, but also I don't care where my taxpayer dollars go if they're scamming that kind of money. I'd rather them scam that money than my money that I'm investing. Like whenever these white dudes is doing they fraud, it's money that you actually gave to Enron. True. It's like my real money. I'd rather you take the money that was already about to be taken. That they, you know what I mean? I don't know where it's going. So, but they definitely. I'm not.
There's some 6-year-old white dudes in Minnesota right now who are furious with that take.
I don't care. I don't care. He don't know where his taxpayer dollars is going. He don't even know where his shit going. Oh, they taking the money, my money. No, it's not. Your money is. You don't know where the fuck your money at. But my other thing. So with the racism shit, it's just like. It's like when I used to like walk in the stores and like they would follow me around like, oh, this black guy stealing, and it's like, oh, you following me around, this is racism, and I was stealing too. But that's what the Minnesota shit remind me of. It's like, yeah, it's racist, but
yeah, I think they went the other way. I think the Minnesota government was like, how dare you say that, and then it came out where it was like, fuck,
yeah,
we got out because they could have totally. That's not a hard thing to check with like. The autism centers and stuff. You send out a couple people with clipboards, be like, how many people we got in here? All right, we're good. But I think they were kind of like, we trust you. And they got fucking leveled.
In a 20-mile radius.
Are these the ones that are frauded? That's a lot of.
So here's the thing: when people go,
why are some red and why are some green?
I'm not sure, but somewhere in the middle of the water too.
well, they are pirates, right? Makes sense. I personally, when everybody went up to the when people went up to the daycares, they're like, "There's no kids in the Somalian daycares." I was relieved. I was like, "Thank God, there's no children." It's like worst case scenario. Thank God they're empty.
Well, were you worried? Like, were you worried they like chiseled
They're
out?
pirates.
I thought you were worried.
They have eye
I thought you were worried
patches.
they chiseled out the cement floors and were mining lithium.
When did they run into these daycares too? That's my other thing, because I saw this shit on Christmas.
I mean,
It was like, it ain't nobody in the daycare. I'm like, it's the holiday.
Supposedly there's videos debunking it. I didn't go looking for them.
Well, so here's the thing too. So
and I'm pro-pirate. I've always loved pirates. I'm a big fan of them. Who doesn't love pirates?
True, that's fair. So the video itself, apparently, and I was curious too because they looked into it and it was like, no, these were all legit daycares because I guess whatever the Minnesota State came through, Minnesota Vikings came through and were just like, no, these are all check out. And then you go, okay, well, is this like a government cover up? Like the Democrats being like, dude, we can't take another political hit. It's going to be an election year. But then it's like, apparently it's I think they were legitly running because, dude, like Republican like lawyers, they were, the moment that video came out, there was probably a bazillion lawyers like digging in and all that stuff. So
really?
If it wasn't above board, I think they would have cracked it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because they were like if you get like the Republican guys, they're super motivated to like prove that they're a scam.
Right.
It just looks
It's
good.
a big slam dunk.
Huge slam dunk, 360 slam dunk. But they already got the slam dunk. The young YouTuber went in for like a weird victory lap.
Did
and
you?
it
What
worked.
happened?
Tim Waltz quit. Tim Waltz.
Oh yeah,
resigned.
I saw that.
And
It was a headshot.
it was a headshot.
Yeah.
And Waltz was like, and that guy went on like, I ended Waltz.
Yeah,
Well, and reality is kind of memed into existence anyway, so it doesn't really matter what's true. So he had to take the L. I don't even know if it's real or not. Have you actually found out like the real like definitive?
I looked it up. There was a definitive scam. People were prosecuted for $250 million. You have to think, like, say you're selling drugs, when that finally gets busted, you don't bust them right away. So it was they were probably rocking.
They were
for a
running
minute.
it for a while.
Yeah,
Right.
they were rocking.
They rob us at sea, then they rob us at land.
Did you see the late?
They,
oh, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
Finish
No.
the bit. No, get it out. Get it out. Get it out.
Kevin
Get it
ISO,
out.
please have the floor.
Get it
here.
out. Get it out.
Look, he wanted someone on to defend the Pirates, and
No, it wasn't it. I thought it was just a funny take because I didn't know anything about it. And Gardini was like, "Yeah, ISO wants to talk about
No,
this."
I'm definitely passionate about it.
I'm all for scams. I mean, we live in a bureaucracy, right? And like scams are supposed to be hidden within the bureaucratic
Exactly.
state. That's why it exists, so they can do all their scams.
Yeah.
So when other people are, I mean, everybody's scamming. Nancy Pelosi's scamming. You know,
Exactly.
we're paying for health insurance for Israelis for some reason. Apparently,
Tax dollars.
it's going everywhere.
Yeah.
It's going everywhere but us, to our roads, to our children, to
There we
our.
go.
So go Pirates.
Did you see? Which is a fair point, by the way. Everybody's scamming. It's just that when it's so obvious what the scam is,
Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
when everybody get a little tight. We're like, yo, there ain't no kids in the daycare. It's like,
Yeah.
versus the bank fraud scam where it's hard to see. You walk into the bank and look like it's real shit.
Yep.
And then you pull the thing down. Kid on CNN.
Which is the kid who did the video?
Yeah. Did you
No.
see the CNN interview?
What was he doing?
Y'all can't play that shit on here?
Talking about Nick Shirley?
He looks so dumb on there.
Who, Shirley?
Yeah.
How old is Nick Shirley?
He's like 21.
Yeah, that's the thing. He's a youngster.
Yeah, he's a kid.
He's a
So
youngster.
he kind of in over his head a little bit.
Yeah. He's drunk
Who
on
the fuck
YouTube
is this
now.
old guy that's next to him?
Old guy. Dude, the old guy.
Waving paper.
Dude, the old guy has 1,000 pages of loose leaf where he's been tracking Somalians. That guy's not
That
fucking
guy,
around.
he's been thinking about preschools way before this scam ever happened.
Well, no, the thing that they didn't mention though, they brought up in the video, which again, to the video's point, like yes, they have a major problem with Somalian scamming in Minnesota, but then there was like these just vehicles that were like, hey, we just drive people around for medical appointments. But then they were like,
yeah,
they're
no.
not checking. And again, I don't know if that's
I
true or
heard him
not.
say that.
He's like, but that's
Yeah.
in every city, dude. The home care hustle is like the oldest
Oh,
thing
yeah,
in the
for
world.
sure.
Just chill with your aunt and get $30 an hour.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Everywhere. That's everywhere. Which
Absolutely.
again, kind of chill. I honestly think the home care thing's kind of nice.
It's a good scam.
It's a really good
It's a
scam.
really good scam. And it's like a low stakes scam for real. Like even the daycare thing, it's a low stakes thing for real. Like if you say that you got 50 kids in a daycare, but you really got 25, who you hurting?
Yeah, well, there's other 25 kids who should be in there.
Yeah, like they're printing so much money every month anyway now. It's
Yeah.
like, money's not real anymore.
Them kids
True.
will be all right.
Yeah, I mean, hey, look, tell that to fucking what's the guy's name again? Shirley. Shirley's gonna be on your fucking ass, dude. He's gonna end you. You're next. You're on the Shirley hit list.
That guy, I'm skeptical of that guy's video. There's clearly like fraud of some kind, but he had a video with Joe Biden where he was holding up immigration signs and shit.
Who's this one?
He was paying immigrants to hold up signs that said like we're for Joe Biden because he's gonna have open borders, and like Nick Shirley copped to that he was paying people in the video to look like.
What?
So he stages stuff in his videos, but that doesn't mean it's not that it's untrue. It just means he embellishes things.
Yeah,
See? He's scamming the scammers.
true. I mean, he definitely came up. And again, the video, I watched it. I gave it an honest look, and I was like, dude, this is
It's weird.
like I was trying to look at the comments to see if there'd be one person being like, yeah, you're not allowed to just fucking
too.
barge into it.
Daycare.
Everyone's like, get him, brother. Fucking shut him down. If that was my kid's daycare, someone was kicking in the door and they were like, I'm so sorry, sir. Please tour the facilities. I'd be like, dude, I'm taking my kids out here.
Objectively funny, leering daycare center. Objectively funny. Them